What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Moana live action movie. So, I got the chance to see this yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. This video will contain spoilers for the Moana live action movie. So this movie stars Catherine Lagaya and Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and, um, and it's really good. This is Disney's next live action remake of one of their animated movies, and it's really good. Um, this movie just brought me joy. It brought me happiness. It's basically the same story from the animated one retold in live action. Like it's a shot for shot remake pretty much, which I have no problem with, right? I really like the music from Moana because it's written by one of my favorite actors, one of my biggest acting and singing and songwriting inspirations and producing inspirations, and Lin in because it's written by Lin-Manuel Miranda, and I really look up to Lin-Manuel Miranda, so um the music is written by him, and so I knew the music was gonna be good. I knew the Catherine Lagaya could sing because they showed that in the trailer. But yeah, she gives a great performance as Moana. The best part of this movie, and I think the best part of a Moana franchise in general, is the chemistry between Maui and Moana. Um, and that's no different here in the live action one. Even though it's a different Moana than who plays her in animation, it's it's they still have chemistry, and it's really cool to see some of the songs and some of the ways they do the songs in live action, right? Um like um and yeah, so my favorite song of Moana is probably Shiny because of all the like voices the actors do when they're singing and they're embodying the character. Or You're Welcome, like you can just tell how much fun Dwayne The Rock Johnson has playing this character, and he does a great job in playing this character. I really want to give Catherine Lagaya her props. This is her first acting role. Not only did she have to sing hard songs, right? Because when Moana songs are hard to sing. That's why I tell you guys, if you're learning how to sing, study and try to sing these Disney songs because they're fun to sing, but they're also hard to sing, right? Because I'm not a vocal expert, I'm not a music expert, I'm not an acting expert. I'm just a guy that loves all these things and is trying to get better at all these things. And I am no expert. I am a student. I always want to be a student. I always want to learn new things, right? Um, One of the ways I do that is by singing uh trying to sing along to these songs, because if you can match their key and hit the notes and stuff, you're on your way to becoming a good singer, right? And so not only did Catherine Lagaya have to sing hard songs, right? She had to do an American accent, and she's Australian for those of y'all that don't know. So she had to do an American accent, and she does a pretty good job doing the American accent. And again, the best part of this movie is the chemistry between Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Catherine Lagaya as Moana and Maui, respectively. Um, right? I think that's the best part of a Moana franchise, the chemistry between Maui and Moana. So yeah, for me, I really enjoyed this film. Um, I forget the actor's name that played her Moana's dad. He's not in it for very much, but that guy has screen presence for days, right? That guy, whoever they got to play Moana's dad, um, in the live action remake, I really liked that performance. I don't remember the actor's name, but I really liked his performance in the film. Um, Everybody can sing in this film, right? The dad, Moana's dad, could sing. The grandmother, Moana's grandmother, could sing. Catherine Lagaya can sing. Varrock can sing, right? um they can all sing, and and you can tell that they're just having fun portraying these characters and fun singing these songs and fun just doing stuff. One of the other things that I like that's a little different than the animated one, right? Again, it's mainly a shot for shot remake of the Moana one, the first one. But one of the things that they do that's a little different is I told you guys a lot. My one wish for this movie is they would use the new song in the film, and they do that, but they do it in a very unique way because when Maui is doubting his ability and doubting himself and talking himself down, they kind of have like a montage of Maui learning how to use his powers again and learning how to believe in himself again. And through that, um, through that montage, they play along the way. But it's not Alihi, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and Catherine Lagaya singing it. It's um, it's well, it might be them singing it actually, but it's them singing it in Hawaiian. It's them singing it in the language they speak in Hawaii. And also when Catherine goes, I am Moana. I can't do that note, guys, but I am Moana. Right? Like when she does that part, they do some of the um well, it's not the final. I guess you can call it the final song. They do some of the final song in Hawaiian as well. And one of the other things that I really respect about the Moana franchise is it shows a culture that doesn't really get shown in media very much. It shows a culture that doesn't really get to be shown on TV very much, and I really respect that. So all the actors are of Hawaiian descent, and it's really cool to see them just celebrate their culture in this way and and stuff like that. And yeah, like I had a really good time with this movie. Again, my favorite song in the movie was Shiny because you had all the voices and stuff like that. um and yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. If you have small kids, I would strongly recommend you take them to go see this movie. Again, don't expect like blow away. I don't think it's their best live action remake. Disney's best live action remake. I actually think that's either Pinocchio or Aladdin, right? Right. If you guys haven't seen the Pinocchio movie with Tom Hanks, Cynthia Erivo, Luke Evans, Keegan Michael Key, you should go watch that. It's on Disney Plus. But I would give this movie like a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. And yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you have a great day. And God bless you guys.